Double marksman, they need to farm. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's all the way into game number 1 here in our best out of 3 for the very first match of Philippines versus Myanmar here in the Iesf Asia qualifiers.
Yeah, here we go. It's gonna be quite strange to say the names of the players of Philippines without their real nicknames, IGN names. But hey, we're gonna try for the sake of it. But as of now, again, King Flash going very quick on the clear. When it comes to clearing, I think Lancelot and YSS, they kind of fare together because they both have quite a decent clear. But for YSS, I think it's going to be quicker because of the damage he's able to output, plus the attack speed as well coming in from the skills. The emblems, though, take a look at that. QC for the YSS for extra sustainability. I mean, the Selena goes for the lethal ignition for burst, so a lot of options there as well. Wilderness Blessing coming in. For the Valentina, so rotations has to be expected coming in from Archangel. Archangel, right?
Oh, yeah. Archangel, actual situation.
That's going to be very, very interesting. But hey, we are back to the game. And I'll look at the movement coming in from 3 of the players of Philippines. And now Saison making his way closely as well as the Lancelot. Going to farm up a bunch. King Flash hits level 4. So detection will be available for the players of Myanmar. But as of now, Philippines, they don't really want to rush it. They don't want to be complacent. I mean, Nico is up there rotating, but he's still level 3. So no access yet to the transformation of the Abyssal form, right? But the turtle coming in 5 seconds. This will be the main point of contention for both teams. But I think Philippines, they have the upper hand on this.
Yeah, they've already gotten a much better position here in the turtle. They were able to clear out first. Unigo trying to go in for Kui Bulye. Saison going in, eyes on the prize, onto the turtle, gets zoned out by Kun, but Philippines will take in the first turtle here as the King Flash as well. Suffers a brunt of the damage coming out from Saison there with the Lapu Lapu. Nice zoning out as Philippines will take in the first turtle.
That's gonna be the Lapu Lapu. Canon in the back, just holding them all, zoning it out, and level 4 hits, but hey, Nico under pressure again, pulled back with the Terrify, and Rakutiano. The Detonata gets the kill, and that is what I'm talking about, right? Level 5 for the Granger plus a kill, while this Claudius is gonna suffer even more. I mean, when he's gonna hit that Sky Piercer, the rotations will even be greater for Philippines. The fact that they can farm up a bunch. Kun under pressure by Canon, and is Lapu Lapu gonna look for the kill? No, only gonna win out the lane and probably just reset for now.
Yeah, it's a double lane here for Requitano as well. So there's so much farm as compared to Juno here, who's taking a bit of his time, like clearing out the lanes. And it's also hard to kind of move forward, right? Like you don't know where Unigo is. He can just go in with the combo here. And, if there's no Purify available, it's going to be really difficult here for Juno. The XP lane also is kind of contained there by Canon. So it's pretty much a very, very fast in and out rotation here coming out from the Philippines. You see like they move towards the bottom lane, then they go to the top. Requitano's having the time of his life, like taking in the jungle side there. But although I feel like he might have some trouble there down bot. Hundo here taking in 3 members of the Philippines will get taken down there.
Requitano?
Bottom side though, it is going to be a flicker out from Requitano, but it's not going to save him from 3 members here of Myanmar as they pick up the kill here.
Oh no, that was so close. But hey, now it makes sense, right? Why Nico, the Selena, went for that Season Hunter. He really, really wants to have access to that quick rotation, quick objectives as well, right? And if you do just that, I think access to funneling the gold for other members as well is kind of unlocked. And now the turtle is going to spawn for a contest for both teams. Here comes Sunigo, playing closely. Nico is here. Myanmar, strong. 4 members, 5 members even. Rakutano makes his way onto the down bottom side of the lane. As now, where is Saison, right? You need him as your jungler, but the Abyssal Arrow lands to Archangel, and there goes the Tsunami Slam, purified. As Canon in the back, the bravest fighter, still unable to get the stun, but there goes King Flash so low. No follow-up whatsoever, and Canon might just die in vain, and he will. Archangel to the back, gets the kill with Arcane Shade, but he has to move back now, though. Saison is still there, focusing on the turtle. The AOG connects onto Archangel, and Archangel is gone. Philippines, they get the turtle, but they still want to continue to fight onto the back, and Quibo, is gonna go to the afterlife, and Kun as well. They turn it around, and the Philippines, after losing 2, they get the turtle and get back 2 kills.
Yeah, definitely a W there for the Philippines. They were able to take in a lot of things there, like two members for just the price of one. I think it was a very early bravest fighter there coming in from Canon, which I understand because you want to be able to zone everybody away from the turtle, and Philippines is known to just securing all of those objectives. But taking a look at the items here, you can see 4.3 already gold lead here for Recutano, picking up the Hunter Strike as well as
Sky Piercer.
the Piercer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sky Piercer. So I'm kind of curious also, like how many stacks does he have? But he did get picked off earlier on down bot, so that's gonna be something to slow it down. But it seems like the Philippines has another plan here, trying to go in for the blue buff here of Myanmar, denying that from King Flash. They're able to take it successfully and try to push in the lanes as well. But as you can see, Juno is quietly farming as well up top.
Yeah, they're just obstructing the possibility of a
there's a
snowball.
setup.
But Tsunami Slam connects, and that's going to be Quebo Yi also gone. And deleted again. They have a very good setup with the Kalea. Instant knock-up. And there goes the players of Myanmar. They lose one player. But again, the Philippines, so good when it comes to just assessing where the players of Myanmar will be able to achieve their snowball. They completely shut that down. And now for the Philippines, it's all about maintaining the same tempo. Because look at King Flash dying once and just behind in terms of level with Saison. Saison is level 11. King Flash, a YSS you would expect to farm up a storm. Only level 9. So this is all just King Flash being schooled by the legend Saison. And now their eyes set on the turtle. As Kun so low, they might enhance on him.
Half
but
HP
no.
already.
Focus on the turtle now.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like the Philippines has much better position to take this one. Look at the isolated team fights there. Onto the back, Kun though.
Juno.
Doing a good job zoning everyone out. Juno trying to go for the Blazing Duet there, but it's gonna get sandwiched out. He does get the Blazing Duet out, but at what cost? A double for Requitano instead. It was just a bait for them. It was actually, I kind of felt that, like, yeah, he wanted to go in for the Blazing Duet. There is that damage already, but the Philippines just sandwiched Myanmar there, and they couldn't do much there. Purifies are up though, but up against 3 or 4 members here in the Philippines that can just combo you here with the tsunami slam, the tsunami wave, and even the bravest fighter. It's a difficult situation here for Myanmar.
Yeah. Now all they can do is just play the side lane game, right? You talked about it. What about a Moskov being picked up, right? If they have the Moskov, at least in this point of the game, they have access to the side lane. As the Cloud, you can't really do that because for Philippines, they have so much ways to just punish the Cloud, right? You have the Lancelot that can also access the side lane, so that's going to be a problem for them. But as of now, it's Philippines all with their names on the board. Control all around the map. So how does Myanmar reply to this, right? You can wait for the YSS to just scale, but Saison is again just gruelingly ahead of the YSS with 2 levels above him. And now they're gonna try to invade the jungle of King Flash again. Focus on the orange buff, but hey, at least he's able to get it. So now Philippines all about just resetting the lane again. But our Kangel, I want to look for something. He has the IMU to copy something, an ultimate maybe. But as of now, no.
Yeah.
All about just focusing and shoving this lane down. But maybe. But as of now, no.
Yeah.
All about just focusing and shoving this lane down bottom.
Yeah, it's actually usually the avatar of the Guardian, but Unigo has to kind of go in
Purify.
for the setup. The Purifies have been used here from the side of Myanmar. They want to get the turret here, and I think they should be successful in doing that. There's the avatar of the Guardian, the real one here.
Whoa.
Coming out from the side of Myanmar, but Recutano able to flicker out just in the nick of time, gets a killing speed, tries to go for more, but Juno as well up here on top, able to take away a turret from the Philippines. So this is the thing, like, you have to consider here for Myanmar. You got 2 marksmen here that will scale up really well in the late game, and Philippines knows that very well. So they're denying as much as they can away from Myanmar, denying those buffs away from King Flash, taking in as much objectives as they can before these 2 marksmen are able to scale up, get their items. But here goes the First Lord Unigo trying to go in for Tsunami Slam. Kun instantly bursted down there with no Purify available. This should give the Philippines a much better space here to take this Lord. There should be no contestation at all. It's the numbers advantage here going to the side of Philippines. Saison will be able to take that First Lord of the game here.
This is a problematic situation now for Myanmar because if you take a look him, the only engage tool they have is an AOG, and that AOG mostly has been used defensively, right, to counter engage Philippines. Aside from that, they don't really have a tool that they can play with for a pick-off scenario. Maybe the Abyssal Arrow from the Selena only. That's it, right? No follow-up, because the players of Philippines has been very fed in terms of the items. They have been growing to just so much power. AOG again defensively, but cancelled with the Tsunami Slam. So beautiful. It's going to be Rakitano getting the kill on towards that Gatot Kacha. So now Myanmar again losing their front line. You said it. A very squishy lineup. Maybe the Esmeralda can come in flying colors, but this Esmeralda doesn't feel like anything, because as of now, Philippines, they are so damn rampant. So slowly but surely, they try to usher their lord into the base. It crashes to the base now. It crashes to the turret. But here comes Rakitano as well, getting that turret broken down to pieces. Philippines playing this calculatedly. They're trying to approach this methodical way, excuse me. So now they will just move back and wait for another timer to expand.
Yeah, I really love how they're also very disciplined here whenever they take in the turrets. They don't overextend here, but there you go again. The setup from Undigo, an instant burst using the avatar of the Guardian, but there's Saison from the back going for the recall. Rakitano still unstoppable at this point. The Abyssal Arrow connects, but there's nothing that they can do. 5 members of the Philippines still standing strong. The bottom inhibitor already down as well here for Myanmar. 13 kills for the Philippines. They go in for the Mountain Shocker here. They want to go for the end. They know that they can. They got the front lines here. There's the minion waves. Saison cutting through them, but not enough just yet. They're going to try to take in this middle inhibitor for now as the Philippines goes back. I'm not so sure what Nico is trying to do here. Maybe try to pick off the back lines, but still unsuccessful to do so. Getting chased down here by Arcangel all the way to the side of the jungle. He's buying so much time here for Myanmar, but that's as much as you can do. That's not the way to your base, Nico. That's definitely not the way to your base. You can prolong it. You can dash in and out. But the Philippines, they're going to be there to finally pick up the kill. And once again, goes to Requitano.
Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide, right? Nico was hoping for a twist of fate, but Philippines, they are the fate makers. And now, again, for one last siege, inhibitor turret in the mid lane will try to be seized, but look at Tyson, unstoppable. In the back, though, it's going to be the Lapu Lapu just wreaking havoc left and right. Kanon, again, going insane. The YSS rendered unable to be used by the players of Myanmar, and they go blitzing inside. The Blazing Duet will come out in vain as the crystal breaks down Philippines. They stomp on Myanmar 17-3. They take Game 1.
Victory! Yeah, that's